Hello Libra, I'm Poetic Heretic, and this is your February 2017 tarot forecast. Do remember you can use these videos for your sun, rising, and moon signs. So let us begin. You begin the month with the Four of Swords reversed. This card represents your current outside influences right at the beginning of the month. This is a card indicating a lack of composure or a loss of composure. It's indicating that you're feeling a little bit off. You're feeling most likely like you're still recovering from something that we will get into here fairly soon. It's like you're not feeling horrible, but you're just feeling kind of off, like a lack of finesse, difficulty in using your skills and abilities to the max. It also may be that you're feeling like you need a break, but you're unable to take one. Or maybe you're purposefully avoiding taking a break or getting away from things for some reason. The next card, for what may help or hinder you, you have the Moon. Interestingly enough, I believe I recall in the previous spread for last month, you got this exact same card in this exact same position. But here, it's going to be a little bit different because, as always, we have to take it in context with all the rest of the cards. Here, it's saying that the challenge of the month will likely be hidden enemies and the suspicion of unwanted things taking place in secret in the shadows around you. It's also saying that what can help you this month, what will be to your advantage, are things like spirituality and meditation, mysticism, even like rites, rituals, and ceremonies, if you're into that sort of thing, can help you this month, help you overcome some of the challenges and any enemies or any creatures lurking in the shadows, possibly engaged in unscrupulous activity. So, hidden enemies being what to watch out for this month primarily. The underlying energy, we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. This indicates a fear of change. When the Wheel of Fortune is upright, it's all about change and life cycles and destiny. But when it's reversed, that energy is blocked, and so it's like you're resisting your destiny, resisting change or fearing change, maybe even wanting to just take the easy way out of things. And it looks like it's connected to some of the stuff that happened in the past, which we're about to get to. But it could even be like a clinging to the past, not wanting to let go of something from your past. And so the card is advising you to embrace the natural cycles of life and embrace change and let it be all right that changes are happening, that things are changing. Let it be okay. Make peace with the changes that are happening beneath the surface. For the past and issues you've had to deal with, we have the Ace of Cups reversed. This is indicating things like a loss of love, a broken relationship, pain, sorrow, depression. So it's primarily that energy, and I'm thinking with the other cards I'm seeing here coming up, that it's most likely issues around the loss of a relationship or the loss of someone important to you, either like an interpersonal relationship, like a breakup, or maybe even like a death of someone that was really close to you, something along those lines. But if not that, then like emotional pain in general, issues surrounding that, And you can see here in the present with the Four of Swords reversed, it's like you're still not completely over that. You're still feeling a little bit out of alignment because of that. And even with the Moon card being the challenge, it's like you may still be worried about someone from your past causing you problems in the present. Or you may just be having like a disconnection from reality, like feeling a little bit out of touch with reality, like things are a little too dreamlike than what is ideal as a result of that. So for the next card, we have the Knight of Pentacles for what you want to achieve, what is on your mind, perhaps most of all. And this is a card about slow but steady hard work, success, achievement, attainment. So even though there's this underlying energy where you're afraid of change, you maybe don't want to let go of the past, you don't want to embrace your destiny, on the surface there's like another part of you that is really focused on like money and success and attainment and the work necessary to get there. And you're basically wanting to get yourself into that relaxed, steady mode of working away on the path to success, just steadily working towards your success. You're saying that you feel like you want to be able to relax into that, and it looks like that's quite ideal. But remember, with the Moon card here kind of advising you to maybe take a more spiritual approach first, like line up your energy with that from within, or like feel good within, find peace within, and then proceed with your work, with whatever you want to work on. So the next card for the near future, this is very good news for you, Libra. We have the Nine of Pentacles. This is a card of pleasure and enjoyment. It's a card of self-sufficiency. It's a card of wealth and luxury. It's a card of being self-sufficient. And so basically 1 or 2 weeks into the month, here you are, Libra, enjoying the pleasures of life, feeling a lot better from whatever might have been bothering you, and just enjoying all the physical pleasures that life has to offer, or many of them at least, and feeling very good and self-sufficient. You know, this is a card of like just complete success and work well done. And so you're like enjoying some much needed, much deserved rewards early on in the month here. You know, this card also seems to point to this back here being about the possible loss of a relationship or someone important to you, because this is a card of self-sufficiency, of like being alone. That doesn't mean every single one of you, of course, is going to be alone. That would be crazy if that happened to every single Libra everywhere. But it's like, if that was you, if that was your issue, then you can expect to feel a lot better in the first week or two of February, and you know, really getting back to enjoying life in a very delightful way. So the next card, your attitude or position on the situation about halfway through the month, you have the Death card. So this is a card of lasting emotional change and deep emotional healing. Like I said, you're feeling a lot better earlier in the month here, or like about a week or two into the month, and that continues, you know, kind of into the like 2 or 3 weeks area of the month. you're feeling a lot better. You're feeling healing wash over you. The Death card is all about digging up the stuff that normally we don't think about, the unseen realms. Remember the Moon card here, you guys drew that as well. Digging up those subconscious issues that we normally don't think about and that we're like on some level afraid to face. And this is about dealing with them and facing them, and in a positive sense, when the Death card is interpreted as a positive indicator, it means dealing with those issues and healing from them, like being transformed by them. And so it looks like that's what you're feeling halfway through the month. You're feeling that you have undergone this deep healing and transformation as a result of various things that you've had to face in the recent or maybe even not so recent past. And this is also a card of severed attachments, which kind of goes right into the next card for the outside force coming in, the Devil reversed. Now, since this is the outside force coming in, and since the card is reversed, it's like the severed attachment of something or someone that was not good for you, like an unhealthy person, an unhealthy situation. But since it's the outside force coming in, like what's coming at you, it's not really referring to you. If this is a person, it will most likely be someone who withdraws from you, but someone that you don't want in your life, basically. Someone who has caused you pain or just is like an unhealthy attachment. And you know, it could be that you've gotten to the point where you really want them out of your life, or maybe you're at a point where some part of you still wants them in your life, but regardless, that person is likely to like sever themselves from your life to really leave your realm. So be on the lookout for that. And they might tell you, or they might not tell you at all. So that's something to consider. Now, if this is more of a situation, well, again, it's not so much going to be your doing. It's going to be things seemingly outside of you just happen in such a way that it extracts you from this unhealthy situation. So we've got change, we've got a lot of change and transformation, and we've got a lot of like severed attachments and like being on your own, being by yourself. Even when we look at the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Wands coming up here, they're solitary figures. There is like an implication, for a more intuitive interpretation here, of being alone, of being on your own, but self-sufficient. And the Nine of Pentacles is very much self-sufficiency. So you've got a pretty significant theme of that going on here, Libra. But it looks like it's all really working out very well for you. For your hopes or fears, you have the Three of Wands. This is projects well underway. It really ties back to the Knight of Pentacles here earlier. You're hoping, despite your underlying fear of change, that you can still get projects well underway, or that you can make some progress. This is also like enterprise and expansion. So you're hoping to get things moving again in the direction that you want them to move. Whatever it is you're working on, whatever it is you're concerned with, and you're hoping to achieve success and attainment as these projects continue to be well underway. And then we have the outcome card, the Ten of Swords reversed. This is a very good outcome card indeed. It's basically saying that at the end of the month you're experiencing recovery and release. Again, we have the idea of a release from an unhealthy situation. When this card is upright, well, everyone wants to interpret it negatively, it seems, but I believe it has both very positive and very negative meanings when it's upright. But a lot of times it is negative, and it is a card of defeat. So when it's reversed, we have the blocked energy of defeat. We have recovery and release. The release from something that maybe made us feel defeated before. But especially with the Devil card reversed here, it's again likely a release going on. So, it almost seems like you have two situations that both have a common theme of release, because earlier in the month you have it's like you just gone through a situation where you were released from something unwanted, and you're still getting over that right at the beginning. Then a little bit more into the month you're feeling a lot better, and then again later in the month there is a release from an unhealthy or otherwise unwanted situation. So you really have that energy going on this month, Libra, and I think it's really awesome actually, because that's a journey worth having, and that's a story worth telling, especially with, again, the Death card here for your attitude or position, talking about change and transformation. I think that is excellent, powerful, meaningful experiences that we learn and grow from. I don't have enough good words for that, basically. The Ten of Swords reversed can also be a card of like a narrow escape, like you just made it out safely, where you were almost defeated by something. So that could be the situation. And at other times it can be a card of forgiveness and mercy. So maybe at the end of the month for some of you, you're even finding forgiveness for the hurt that was seemingly done to you, or for whatever difficult situation you have faced. Maybe you finally find it in your heart to forgive those so that you can be free, basically. So, but regardless, it's the energy of recovery and release and feeling better and being better. And it's also a 10. You're doubling on the 10s here. It's a 10, which implies the completion of a cycle, and something new is beginning immediately following this. So right around the beginning of March, you can expect a new cycle in your life, a new chapter in your life, and that's something that you have to look forward to. So there you go, Libra. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a great month. Enjoy your journey. Embrace change as much as you can. Don't be afraid of change. It's all working out to your benefit in the end anyway. And in the meantime, also enjoy life as much as you can along the way. So, this has been a tarot forecast for the sign of Libra for February 2017 from Poetic Heretic. Don't forget to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.